Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 164. And as you can see, we are in the Nether once again. And the reason for that is that I'm looking for more Firestone ore. And the reason for that is that I managed to break my current Firestone. So, when you use a Firestone, if the charge gets too low, there is a chance that the Firestone will crack. And when that happens, it will start lighting things on fire around you, similar to the ore, and it will be less efficient, though you can still use it, unless you do it again, use it with too low charge, where it will turn into raw firestone again, or the previous stage, upon which it will be completely useless until you refine it again. So I want to repair it, and to do that I'm going to need another piece of firestone ore. And the advantage of doing that is that I don't need to spend more diamonds on it. I just need to spend the piece of firestone, some lava, and redstone. So as you can see, I've been pumping more lava. But I've determined that this is a very slow method, and I don't want to keep doing this. So I've devised another way, and this way involves pneumatic craft. So I have with me two drones, Serene and Loggy, which previously I was using to mine. But of course I haven't done that in quite a while since I made the advanced miner. So here we have Serene and Loggy, and these have two separate programs that I wrote specifically for this, so you have not seen those before. I'm not going to show them to you, but I'm going to explain, or rather show, what they do. At least for Serene for now. So if I place Serene down, she's going to start orbiting me. And we can see this if I do this. That is not Serene. Let's pick you back up. Right. Let's place down Serene this time. And Serene is going to start orbiting me 2 blocks out, approximately. So Serene has a security upgrade, as well as a life upgrade. The security upgrade allows her to remove fluid blocks within 1 block radius of herself. So a 3 by 3 by 3 cube around Serene will be cleared of fluids. And since she is orbiting me, she will also remove any fluids around me, which is handy. So I'm also wearing, as you can see, a hazmat suit. And the hazmat suit, beyond protecting you against radiation, will also protect you against heat, which includes lava. So, as you can see, this is completely undamaged. If I step in here, I'm going to get some fire resistance, and then Serene is going to remove the lava. So this means that I can move unhindered through this lava, and Serene will come around and remove it. Nice and easy. So as long as I move slowly enough so that Serene can keep up, she will clear out any lava around me. And the suit is still undamaged. It will take damage if I get attacked, though, because it works like armor. And now we have some heat stroke. So I also have this ore scanner. And what I intend to do, which I probably won't show a lot of, depending on how long this takes, but I'm going to walk around doing this along the edge of this magmatic ocean, and I'm going to use this ore scanner to find some firestone. And of course, moving around will be a lot faster, and also it will be easier to see, thanks to Serene removing the lava around me. But once this detects some firestone nearby, I still won't know where it is exactly. I will only know it's within a, what is it, 18 block radius or 9 block radius. I forget what the scan radius of this is. Doesn't really matter. Because once it shows, I'm going to deploy Logi, whose program is set to mine any firestone ore within an area. You can also see that when Serene removes blocks, the fluid blocks, they are not updated, which means that they will not flow until they experience a block update, which is kind of handy because it keeps this path open. So when I deploy Logi and there is firestone nearby, he's going to head straight for it and start digging it out. So once the scanner shows that there is firestone, I'm going to put him down. He's going to seek it out for me and show me where it is. And also, because he also has a security upgrade, of course, he's going to clear a path to it that I can follow pretty easily. Now, of course, this floor here is made out of soul sand, which will not allow firestone to generate in it, which is kind of a shame. Because I'm technically in the bottom in this block, Serene is also one level lower than she would normally be. So, this is probably going to be fairly boring, so but still more efficient than, or still more exciting than waiting for lava to be pumped. But I'm going to do this until I locate a piece of firestone on the scanner. Well, one or more pieces of firestone. And then I'm going to cut back, and we're going to see where it is exactly and retrieve it. So, I will see you in a little bit. And also the hazmat suit is mainly so I can do this. Because otherwise going upwards would of course mean heading into the lava above me, which is not particularly healthy normally. So, I will see you once I locate some firestone ore on my scanner. Alright, so I have not actually located any firestone ore yet, but I'm coming up on this shore here, and I don't really know where I am, but of course I can pretty much follow this tunnel back to find my way back to my portal. So I just thought coming up here was kind of interesting, so I'm going to keep searching, of course, and we are going to come back once I have found something. So I will see you then again. Alright, so just shortly after leaving you the last time, we actually found 2 pieces of firestone ore. So, we are now going to deploy Logi. Just going to have some water first so I don't get heat stroke. Let's have 2 bottles to celebrate. And then take out a spare. So now, we're going to deploy Logi, and he should head for the closest ore piece, assuming it is close enough. So there we go. He's heading off. And there's the first one. So I'm going to collect Loggy again. Going to break it manually. There we go. Pick it up. So now fires are going to start around me, which are of course going to cause block updates. Fortunately, I'm immune to fire right now because of the hazmat suit, of course. So it doesn't matter. Now we should have another piece somewhere nearby, so I'm going to collect that as well. So we're going to deploy Loggy again. Loggy also has a life upgrade, and that is apparently where that piece is as well. So let's collect Loggy. And now that we have these, Serene is doing fine. Being set on fire, but the life upgrade is keeping her alive, which is good, of course. Now I should be able to climb up out of here, and then Serene is probably going to clear out the lava around me, but I can see the shore, so I'm going to head for that. And then I'm going to collect Serene, and we're going to make... I'm going to try to find my way back. Actually, I'm going to head back through this tunnel to find my way back to my portal easier. Now Serene is going to follow me, of course. It's around here somewhere. And she's going to help me get through this. So, unless something interesting happens, I'm going to see you back at the portal. Should just be able to follow this tunnel pretty much. This lava tunnel under the lava ocean. So I will see you in a little bit when I've made my way back. Alright, so change of plans. I'm actually going to... Because of the fires that get lit around me when Serene clears the floor of lava, the fire makes the air quality bad around me, which causes my air quality, or my breathing bar, the white one here, which causes the breathing bar, the white bar on the left, to go down. And that is not a good thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect Serene, like so. And then when I collect the Firestone ore, I'm going to jump into the lava and swim up to get away from the fires that are going to start lighting around me. It's going to cause some lava to flow in as well. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to find my way back to my portal, which shouldn't be too difficult. And then once I've found my way back, I'm going to cut back. You're going to head through back to the base, and then hopefully not light the base on fire. Would be the plan. So I have really no idea where I am right now, because I can't see the path I came from up here, because it's underneath the lava, of course. But I'm going to try to find my way back. Should be in this sort of direction, at least. What I might be able to do, actually... Or actually, no. I was thinking I might have some GPS positions set near where the pumping area is. But I realized I was actually testing in a single-player world, so I don't have any points set there. Otherwise I might have been able to use those to find my way back. But I'm just going to have to look around. Oh dear. Go in this sort of direction until I see a familiar landmark. So this might take a while, so I'm going to cut it out. So as I said, I will see you back at the portal. So I ended up being killed by a ghast while I was on my way through lava home, and apparently ghasts can move through lava like it's not there, and they can shoot through it, but I can't for some reason. I tried to shoot the ghast, which resulted in me not hitting it, and it blew me up. So I lost all my stuff. My corpse would have been destroyed in the fire, drops all the items that then get destroyed except the firestone ore, which is now on the bottom of the lava ocean somewhere, and I have no idea where. So yeah, at least I wasn't wearing the nanosuit at the time, so I still have my full nanosuit here. Well, I have one there, and I have mine here. So, still lost a bunch of stuff, a lot of backpacks with stuff. My notes that I had in the Railcraft backpack, or scholar's backpack, which I probably shouldn't have been carrying at the time. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some synthetic diamonds, because I'm going to need those. Fortunately, I have lots of coal dust. A lot of coal dust. So I have plenty for that. Because I'm going to need to make a new ore scanner, and I'm going to make a new pair of drones. Fortunately, I still have the programs that I used in the programming blocks over here, so that's no problem. And then I'm going to head to the Nether and repeat this process to get more firestone, and then we are going to refine it, and hopefully I'll find more than one this time as well, but we'll see. So I will see you then. Alright, so I'm back. Now, I've been watching the footage from the last moments before I died, and I'm pretty sure that the main reason that I died was because I couldn't fight the gas properly. More specifically, I couldn't aim properly because of the lag spikes that were happening at the time. And then the gas dove into the lava and I couldn't see it anymore, which made it even more difficult to fight back. So what I've done is I've restored the backpacks that I lost from a backup that was from about 4 days ago. So I undid that loss, pretty major loss actually. I did, however, accept the loss of the things that were in my inventory. So my nano saber, the hazmat suit, my drill, the drones, of course, and the firestone, as well as some other things, my universal fluid cells. So I've been remaking some of those items, as you can probably tell. This nano saber is a brand new one. I had to make some synthetic diamonds to make some of this stuff. The drill is actually the one Serene used to have back when I used her for mining, and she's been holding on to this. So I've reclaimed that. I of course lost Serene and Logi. We now have 2 new drones, Kemal and Janosh, named by Vexados. So I don't really know how these names are supposed to be pronounced, but that'll do. I lost the scanner, of course, so this is another new one, which required more diamonds, which is fine. I also made new fluid cells. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back into the nether, find more firestone. Going to have to find new raw ore because those pieces I'm never going to find, the ones I dropped, even though they are still at the bottom of the lava ocean somewhere, but I don't know where. So I'm going to head off, and then when I come back we're going to refine those and use at least one piece. If I find more, I might not, but we're going to use at least one piece to repair my current firestone again. So, I will see you in a little bit. Alright, so I am back from my second nether expedition, and I found 2 additional firestone ores. No encounters with ghasts this time at all. I went in a different direction, but started at the same spot I did last time, and I didn't have to walk as far, which made it easier to find my way back. So we now have 2 pieces of firestone ore. So as you can see, I have them in my ender chest, which I've put in a few. There's one upstairs and one on the other side of the nether portal where I dumped these 2 blocks, of course, so I didn't have to carry them through the base upstairs. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to throw them into the rock crusher as quickly as possible, and then put out any fires. There we go. I did, though, have to bring the cracked firestone down here, which was upstairs in the train, and this would also cause fires to start around me, so I had to juggle it down here. I picked it up, threw it immediately, and then walked ahead, picked it back up and threw it, and then repeated that to cause as few fires as possible. So they should end up in here eventually. The pieces should be filtered out by my sorting system. And as you can see in here, I've prepared the cracked firestone. We need 3 blocks of redstone and 4 buckets of lava to repair it, along with the one of the pieces. And then I have 4 more blocks of redstone, and I'm going to refill the lava buckets, of course, to refine. There we have one piece, and there is the other. So we need to take this, put it in here, and then we have a refined firestone once again. And then to use the other piece, I need a cut firestone, which requires more diamonds, which I don't have right now, of course. So I'm going to save this. Going to put it in the work table, if I can aim correctly, like so. And I'm going to be able to cut this eventually, and then make it into another refined firestone. Now I need to recharge this, of course. So I'm going to head to the Nether, and we'll be right back once I'm there, so we can see the recharging again. Actually, let's walk and talk. So this has delayed the railway a little bit because I need this firestone to power the train for traveling to and from. Oh dear. Come on. To and from the where the railway ends. Because I found out when the firestone broke and I had to use coal coke, which I loaded previously as a backup solution, which it turns out was needed, that the locomotive uses its entire inventory full of coal coke to travel all the way from where the railway ends to here, or to my base, rather. So the firestone is kind of a necessity. Having 2 would definitely help as well, because it means I can have a spare if one's charge gets too low. I'm not wearing a hazmat suit right now, so I cannot jump down into the lava. I'm going to wait for the firestone to create a platform for me that I can climb down on. I think I can climb on this ivy. Almost there. Oh. No, it's continuing to expand. It would be bad if it stopped expanding before it got to the vines here. I could probably get down there anyway. Don't really want to jump because I think it's too far to prevent any damage. Alright. Nice, can climb down on the vines. Can't use them to get back up though. Alright. And that's where I charged it last time. And unless I break it again, I might be able to use this method to find more. Because I can have a miner, an advanced miner, put it down on top of these obsidian slabs, and then have it clear the obsidian. Which will take time, but if the firestone has solidified the lava all the way down to the bottom, it will then clear away the bottom, or clear the bottom of the ocean, the lava ocean, which means I can search for more firestone ore on it, um, which I might need in the future. I'm also, although the first thing I'm going to do probably is put up the miner somewhere to look for more diamonds, so I can refine or cut the other firestone. These are some pleasant looking particle effects. I like them. Looks like it's not done. This is absorbing a lot of lava, or a lot of heat rather. But yeah, so after this, I am going to go back to working on the railway. And I'm very close to the turning point. And this time I'm packing tracks into boxes so I can bring quite a lot of them. So I should only have to make this final trip to complete it up to the turning point. Then of course I'm going to turn it and continue building until we hit an ocean. And that's probably when I'm going to be back for another episode where we're going to deploy the robot, the T-1000. Alright, so the stone is fully charged. So I think I'm going to have to build a path to get out of here. Which means I need to sacrifice some dirt, I suppose. But yeah, so we can end the episode here. You probably don't need to see me trying to make my way back to the portal. And I'm going to continue working. And with that, I will see you in the next episode.